Welcome to Velveta. Sounds of sleep, your serene escape for dreamers, thinkers, and those seeking peaceful rest. This is where the day's noise fades and the magic of a peaceful night gently begins. Take a deep, calming breath. Close your eyes. We will guide you with soft-spoken stories and ambient narratives, helping you drift into the peace you deserve. Forget the distractions. Simply listen. Press play, and let your journey to tranquil sleep begin. Sweet dreams await. Welcome, weary traveler, to a realm where ancient sands whisper secrets of forgotten pharaohs, and the gentle Nile flows with the wisdom of millennia. As the golden sun dips below the horizon, casting long, peaceful shadows across the desert, let us embark on a journey not through space, but through the mists of time, into the heart of a mythology as profound and timeless as the pyramids themselves. Tonight, we will lay down our burdens and surrender to the soothing rhythm of stories that have cradled souls for ages. Tales of creation, of primordial waters, and the birth of the very first light. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow your mind to drift on the currents of these ancient sagas, finding peace and tranquility in their timeless embrace. In the quietude of this moment, we turn our gaze towards the very beginning, to a time before time, to a space both empty and full. Imagine, if you will, a boundless expanse of dark, swirling water, stretching infinitely in all directions. This was Nun, the primordial ocean, the formless, chaotic abyss that existed before anything else. It was a vast, silent sea of potentiality, a deep, cosmic womb where nothing was, yet everything had the potential to be. Nun was not an empty void, but a teeming dark mass of unformed energy, a liquid chaos that held the seeds of all creation within its depths. Close your eyes and envision this watery expanse, not as a frightening void, but as a peaceful, receptive cradle, holding the promise of all that would one day unfold. Feel its vastness, its quietude, a perfect backdrop for the quiet emergence of existence. This was the primordial stillness, a cosmic breath before the first exhalation, a deep, silent hum of the universe before it stirred into being. The waters were cool and deep, carrying the essence of ancient slumber, a reservoir of tranquil, unmoving energy, waiting for the perfect moment to awaken and blossom. Within the endless current of Nun, there was no up or down, no beginning or end. Only the perpetual motion of primordial potential, a gentle, rhythmic swirling that held the secrets of all future forms. It was the very breath of eternity, exhaled in an endless, silent cycle, a profound and ancient calm that predated all thought and form. For countless eons, Nun existed in its solitary state, a realm of deep, unmoving darkness. There was no land, no sky, no light, only the endless, silent expanse of water. But within this profound stillness, a consciousness began to stir. From the depths of Nun, from the very essence of the primordial waters, emerged the first god, Atum. He was the self-created one, the complete one, who rose from the watery chaos like a lotus blooming in slow motion, pushing through the dark surface with a quiet determination. Atum was alone in the vastness, a solitary figure of immense power and potential, yet his presence was not one of loneliness, but of profound self-sufficiency. Imagine him slowly rising, his form gradually taking shape from the swirling mists of Nun, his contours defining themselves with quiet majesty. radiating a soft, internal light that gently pushed back against the infinite darkness. His breath was the first gentle breeze that rippled across the surface of the waters. His movements, like the slow, deliberate drift of nascent continents, a testament to the immense, yet gentle power of primordial life. He was the silent architect of existence, contemplating the vast emptiness around him. And from that contemplation, the very concept of being began to form. His thoughts, like gentle ripples, spread across Nun, carrying the seeds of the coming cosmos. Atum, finding no solid ground to stand upon, created a small mound of earth, the Benben stone, which became the first dry land to emerge from Nun. This sacred mound was the primeval hill, the point of creation, the sacred space where all life would begin to unfold, a tiny island of order amidst the endless chaos. It was a symbol of stability and order rising from chaos, a quiet promise of a structured world to come, a firm foundation upon which the nascent universe could build. From this solitary perch, bathed in his own gentle, self-generated light, Atum began the act of creation. He was both male and female, capable of creating life on his own, a perfect embodiment of duality within unity, through a solitary act of will, a profound exhalation, or by spitting, or by masturbation. Depending on the various interwoven traditions that speak of this moment, Atum brought forth the first divine couple, Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. This act, whether a breath or a solitary emission, was one of profound intimacy and self-expression, a silent declaration of existence. Shu and Tefnut were the first extensions of Atum's being, representing the fundamental elements that would shape the world and separate the formless from the formed. Shu, the air, was the gentle breath that filled the void, separating the waters below from the potential sky above, creating the very space in which existence could unfurl. Imagine a soft, warm breeze, gently expanding, bringing a nascent awareness to the vastness, carrying the first whispers of distinction and separation. He was the gentle sigh of the cosmos, making room for all that would follow. Tefnut, the moisture, was the gentle dew, the life-giving mist that nourished the nascent creation, allowing forms to soften and coalesce. Imagine the delicate sound of water droplets forming, coalescing in the vast emptiness, each one a tiny beacon of potentiality, reflecting the soft inner light of Atum. She was the silent tear of creation, moistening the primordial elements. Together, Shu and Tefnut brought the first stirrings of atmosphere and humidity to the newly emerging cosmos, a subtle shift from pure water to a world capable of sustaining life, a delicate balance of vital forces. Their very existence was a testament to the peaceful, organic unfolding of life from the primordial elements, a quiet, steady rhythm, bringing a sense of order and gentle transition to the swirling potentiality around them. They floated in the new space, their forms ethereal, yet substantial, ready to fulfill their cosmic roles. Shu and Tefnut, in their exploration of the vast, formless Nun, became lost in the primordial waters, swallowed by the endless depths of their origin. Atum, filled with concern and a deep paternal love for his children, sent his eye, which was also a powerful, sentient goddess, a radiant extension of his own divine will, to search for them. This eye, known in some traditions as the Eye of Ra, a concept that would later merge with Ra as the dominant sun god, journeyed through the dark, formless waters, its gentle light piercing the ancient gloom. After a long and patient search, a period of quiet longing and watchful waiting, the eye of Atum returned, bringing Shu and Tefnut back to their father. Atum, overjoyed at their reunion, shed tears of pure joy and profound relief. These tears, glistening like morning dew, fell upon the sacred Benben stone, the first mound of earth. From the very essence of these divine tears, imbued with the Creator's profound emotion, rose the first humans. This act of creation, born from divine emotion and a joyous reunion, imbued humanity with a unique connection to the gods and the very essence of creation itself. The humans, emerging quietly from the divine tears, stretched their new limbs in the soft, uncertain light of creation. The first stirrings of consciousness breathing life into the newly formed world. A new species born of divine love and the deep, silent workings of the cosmos. Their first breaths were soft sighs, blending with the gentle breeze of Shu and the subtle moisture of Tefnut, embodying the harmonious elements from which they sprang. As the first humans stirred on the Benben stone, a new layer of creation began to unfold through the union of Shu and Tefnut. They gave birth to their own divine children, completing the celestial framework. Geb, the god of the earth, and Nut, the goddess of the sky. Geb and Nut were deeply in love, eternally intertwined, lying in a close, passionate embrace. Their constant closeness, however, prevented the world from having space and light. They were a beautiful, chaotic unity that left no room for the emergence of distinct forms and beings. Imagine them as a vast, gentle embrace, their forms creating a beautiful but confining unity. A cosmic hug that held all potential within its tight grasp. To allow for the world's expansion and the flourishing of life, Atum, or sometimes Shu himself, gently separated them. Shu, the air god, with immense strength yet delicate care, lifted Nut, the sky goddess, above Geb, the earth god, creating the vast, breathable space between the heavens and the earth. Nut, stretching her starry body across the vast expanse, became the arched dome of the sky, her limbs touching the distant horizons, adorned with the twinkling lights of future stars. Geb, lying beneath her, became the solid ground, the fertile earth from which all life would spring, his body forming the mountains, valleys, and plains. This separation was not a violent act, but a gentle unfolding. A cosmic breath creating the fundamental structure of the world, providing space for light and life to flourish. A harmonious expansion of the cosmos. The very air hummed with anticipation, a silent promise of the new world about to emerge, as the two primordial deities embraced their destined roles, creating the canvas for all future existence. From the eternal, loving union of Geb and Nut, 4 more powerful deities were born, emerging one by one, each carrying a unique aspect of the nascent world. These were the children who would form the core of the Egyptian pantheon and establish the divine lineage that would shape the destiny of the world. Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthys. Their births marked a crucial transition from elemental creation to the beginning of divine governance and the intricate narratives that would define Egyptian mythology. Osiris, the eldest, was destined to become the benevolent ruler of the earth and the god of the afterlife. He embodied order, fertility, and resurrection, bringing civilization, agriculture, and the knowledge of good governance to humanity. His presence was one of calm authority and nurturing wisdom, a silent promise of abundance and eternal life, a steady, guiding hand for the newly formed human race. He taught humanity the rhythms of the Nile, the art of cultivation, and the principles of a just society, establishing the foundations of civilization with a quiet grace. Isis, his devoted sister and wife, was the goddess of magic, motherhood, healing, and funerary rites. She was the epitome of loyalty, compassion, and unwavering resolve, possessing immense power to protect, heal, and restore life. Her gentle touch brought comfort to the weary, her profound wisdom illuminated the darkest paths, and her magical prowess could overcome even the most formidable obstacles. She was a soothing, nurturing presence in the unfolding cosmos, a symbol of unconditional love and protective power. Seth, the turbulent brother, was the god of chaos, storms, the desert, and foreign lands. He represented the wild, untamed forces of nature, a necessary counterpart to order, bringing change, disruption, and the occasional necessary challenge. His energy was raw, powerful, and unpredictable, a reminder that even within creation, there exists a force of transformation and unavoidable upheaval. He was the embodiment of the unpredictable winds of fate, a force that, while sometimes destructive, also brought about necessary change and tested the boundaries of order. Nephthys, the youngest sister, was the goddess of lamentation, protection, and the unseen. She often accompanied Isis, providing support, comfort, and assistance, especially in times of mourning and transition. Her quiet strength and compassionate presence offered solace in the face of sorrow, a gentle hand guiding souls through transitions and guarding the liminal spaces between life and death. She represented the unseen support, the comforting shadow that balances the brightest light, a silent guardian of mysteries. These four deities, born from the fundamental elements of earth and sky, carried within them the essence of the cosmos, each playing a crucial role in the unfolding drama of creation and the establishment of divine order. Their very existence was a testament to the intricate balance of forces that governed the nascent world, a divine family whose interactions would shape the destinies of both gods and humans. As the world began to take shape and the first divine beings established their roles, the sun god Ra emerged as the supreme deity, the radiant source of all light and life, the active, visible force of creation. While Atum was the self-created one from none, Ra became the dynamic, daily manifestation of the primordial creator, embodying the life-giving power of the sun and its ceaseless journey. He was often identified with Atum, or seen as a later, more prominent manifestation of the primordial creator, becoming the very heart of the cosmos. Ra's daily journey across the sky became the fundamental rhythm of existence, bringing light, warmth, and sustenance to the world, a comforting and predictable cycle. Imagine Ra, rising from the eastern horizon each morning, his golden bark gliding effortlessly across the vast expanse of the heavens, pulled by unseen forces, its path defined by ancient cosmic laws. His light gently touched the earth, painting the world in hues of gold and amber, awakening all living things from their slumber. The world breathed with his warmth. Plants unfurled their leaves towards his rays, and creatures stirred with new energy and purpose. This daily cycle was a comforting assurance, a predictable rhythm that brought order and meaning to the newly formed world, a silent promise of renewal with each new dawn. Ra's presence was a constant, benevolent gaze, watching over his creation with unwavering care, a silent promise of guidance and protection. His very essence was the lifeblood of the universe, flowing with consistent, nurturing energy, As Ra journeyed across the sky, he brought not only light, but also the concept of Ma'at, the divine principle of cosmic order, truth, justice, and balance. Ma'at was not merely a goddess, she was the very essence of the harmonious functioning of the universe, the underlying rhythm that kept chaos at bay, a universal law that governed all existence. Her feather, light and pristine, became the ultimate symbol of truth and lightness, the standard by which all actions, both human and divine, would eventually be judged in the afterlife. The establishment of Ma'at was crucial for the stability of the world, ensuring that creation would not revert to the primordial chaos of none, but would instead thrive in an ordered and just manner. Her presence was a gentle, guiding hand, an unseen force ensuring that all things remained in their proper place, a silent guardian of universal harmony, whispering the importance of balance and integrity into every corner of the cosmos. The creation of the world from none was not a sudden, chaotic burst, but a slow, deliberate unfolding, a gentle dance of primordial forces guided by the innate will of the self-created. From the vast, dark waters, light emerged. From solitude, companionship. From chaos, order. Each step in this cosmic genesis was a testament to the inherent potential within the universe, a peaceful and purposeful act of bringing life into being, transforming raw potential into structured reality. The very air hummed with the energy of this new creation, a symphony of silence and gentle emergence, a masterpiece woven from stillness and potential, water and light, life and profound slumber. This intricate process speaks of the deep patience and immense power that underpins all existence, a quiet unfolding that continues to this very day, in the smallest leaf and the grandest star. As our journey through the genesis of the Egyptian cosmos draws to a close, feel the lingering echoes of these ancient beginnings. The profound stillness of none, the solitary emergence of Atum, the gentle creation of Shu and Tefnut, the loving separation of Geb and Nut, and the birth of the divine family. These stories are not just myths, they are whispers of creation that resonate deep within us. They remind us of the profound interconnectedness of all things, of how even from emptiness, beauty and life can gently unfold, guided by an unseen, peaceful hand. Allow the images of the primordial waters, the first mound of earth, and the gentle separation of sky and earth to settle in your mind. Feel the comforting presence of the sun's warmth, a daily promise of renewal, and the underlying order of Mayat, a silent guardian of balance. As you drift deeper into slumber, know that you are part of this grand, ancient tapestry, a thread woven into the very fabric of existence. The world, in its deepest essence, is a place of profound order and gentle beauty, a safe haven born from primordial calm. May these tales bring you a sense of peace, a quiet understanding of the world's gentle beginnings, and a restful night's sleep. The journey has just begun, and the wisdom of the old world awaits your return. Sleep well, and let the gentle currents of these ancient stories carry you into the deepest, most rejuvenating dreams.